Hello, and welcome to Every Day is Funny, Sunday, May 26th. And I'd like to start off with an apology. I don't know if I'm really sorry, but in order to win back public favor, I would at least like to acknowledge, yes, this is coming at a far later time than I ever intended the show to be released. But I think things like this are going to happen. And on a holiday weekend, can you really blame me? I got stuff to do. I'm recording this at 5:41. Hey, listen, there's no excuse here. But this podcast isn't my life. Things are going to pop up. But yes, I would like to acknowledge this is very late, and I apologize. And let's just get right to the comics. I'm not here to waste anybody's time up top. Let's just get right down to brass tacks, shall we? Let's begin with the family circus. All right, we have the young boy in the family. I don't know, they haven't said anybody by name to my knowledge. So I would like to just give them names of my own until we get them straight. And this guy looks like he'd be called Little Timmy, kid with the yellow hair. So I'm going to call him Little Timmy. Little Timmy says, "Daddy's home from his trip." And then all the kids charge at Dad. Dad says, "Sorry guys, I didn't have time to bring you anything." They all say, "Yes you did, Daddy. You brought us you." Wow, this girl is so excited about seeing her dad that she flies out of one shoe as she jumps into his arms. How long was he gone? I hope it's not secretly revealed later that he was off with his mistress or something. Also, who brings home the paper from a work trip? He has the daily newspaper under his arm. Do people buy that when they're flying? I don't know, but it is wholesome. It's nice. He's back home from a work trip. It's not funny, though. Don't we want a little bit of humor? why don't we give this one a little punch-up? Even a final panel. Just going, with little Timmy going, "But a tchotchke would have been nice." Something like that. I get we want to be wholesome, but this is a cartoon. I do think most people come here looking for a bit of a laugh. I know I did. And wholesomeness is great, but I can get wholesome from church, which I go to every Sunday. That's why I was late today. I was doing a 9-hour mass. But I can get wholesomeness from church. I don't need that here. I need a little bit of funny. It's called the Sunday Funnies for a reason, right? Yeah, little Timmy says you could have brought a tchotchke or something, or little Billy boy, as I'm calling the redhead. He could be like, "I know you have a secret girlfriend." I don't know. The family's supposed to be a circus, right? This just seems like a normal, wholesome family. They should rebrand it the Family Wholesome if they're not going to make any sort of joke or acknowledge that this is a rambunctious group. I don't know. So that's that. Let's go with Hagar the Horrible next. It's a long one. Settle in. Hagar is buying a pint from the local bar. The bartender's waiting for his money. Hagar is searching for money. He says, "Sorry, I'll be back after my next raid." Then he says, "I leave now to raid the great castles of England." His wife says, "Must you? It's Sunday. Can't you wait until tomorrow to leave?" He says, "I'd love to, but I gotta do what I gotta do. It's my sacrifice." She says, "You're right. We all must make sacrifices. I'll have to eat tonight's deep dish lasagna and Black Forest cake without my husband." He says, "I can't allow that. I'll stay." She says, "You're so good to me." That's pretty funny. I feel like the punchline of him doing this purely for the beer money is kind of lost in the shuffle, though. I thought we'd return to that, considering that was the setup to everything and the reason he's going on a raid. But then they just abandoned that part of the scene, which that's kind of nice. It also shows food is more important than alcohol to him, or perhaps family life, his wife, is more important. So see, that's like kind of the mix of wholesome and silly that I'd hoped for, that I didn't get in Family Circus. So I think that's nice. I mean, he is mainly staying home for the lasagna and Black Forest cake. I didn't think the Vikings really delved into the lasagna side of their recipe book much. All right, moving along. We're just ripping through them. High and Lois. Here we go. We see black smoke coming from a backyard. Then a man says, "I'm firing up the barbecue. Grab some steaks and I'll throw one on for you. And bring some beers too." High says, "Anything else?" He says, "Tell Lois to make a salad." Then we cut to a scene of them all eating. Lois says, "Thanks for having us over." The neighbor says, "Always happy to host." And High looks pissed off, I guess because he had to bring his own beer and salad. But he is still delivering. Oh no, he's got the steak too. Yeah. All he's helping out with is the grill. I can see why High is upset. But he did prepare the steaks. That's something, right? High already had the materials. It's not too bad. All right, rapid fire. Todd the dinosaur. A pizza boy is delivering a pizza. A robber comes out of nowhere. Says, "All right, give me all your money." Todd appears and freaks the robber out. He runs away. The pizza boy says, "Gee, thanks." Todd says, "You're very welcome." Todd says, "Now give me all your pizza." The pizza boy says, "Dang it. When did Todd become a bully?" First of all, a robber appearing in a yard, appearing over some hedges to rob a pizza boy. I didn't think we were in that kind of neighborhood, first of all. Then Todd being a bully, nice to scare away the robber, but he is serious in demanding the pizza. That's not a joke from him. Also, I feel like Todd has only grown in size since we last saw him. Before, he was able to fit into a classroom with ease and do a show and tell project. Now it appears that he is Clifford the Big Red Dog sized. I guess anything to help the bit of scaring away a burglar, but I would prefer if the author kept things kosher. I don't know if kosher is the right word there, but consistent, I should have said. Kosher and consistent are not synonyms in the least, but you know what I mean. All right, let's finish things off. Some Rex Morgan, MD. Are we back with Rex? No, we're going back to Buck, who we saw, I want to say 2 days ago. Buck is dropping off Angela at preschool. He says, "You have fun at preschool today, Angela." She says, "Okay, Daddy." "Now let's get you to school," he says to his other son in the car. Buck drives Corey to middle school. "Hey, Dad," Corey says, "could you take me to the comedy club Wednesday?" Buck says, "Are they having another open mic night?" "Yeah, I want to get some more stage time. Practice my craft, you know?" Buck says, "As long as you keep up with your school assignments, I guess we can do that." Corey says, "You are the best dad in the history of dads." Buck says, "Keep up the flattery, it works." Corey says, "Here we are, my beloved middle school, home to nerds, bullies, and pizza for lunch on Friday." "See you later, Dad." Buck says, "I'll be here in the pickup line, usual time." It's interesting that we've stopped arriving to new characters. We are going back to not the Morgan family, but Buck and the fam. Corey did not see... Okay, so he's in middle school, and he's doing open mic nights at a comedy club. That is I want to make fun of that, but the dedication early on to knowing this is what he wants to do and going for it is admirable. I gotta say. It does seem like he's practicing his bits in the car with his dad. Like when he says, "My beloved middle school, home to nerds, bullies, and pizza for lunch on Friday." Something about that feels like it's Corey's big closer of his tight five, and he's checking with his dad to see if it lands, and it kind of doesn't. I don't know how much time he has to workshop some material, but I would love to see how his set goes. He's clearly done this before. I don't know, though. I don't know if Corey's cut out for this. I've only seen him in one other strip, but you go up on stage as a middle schooler, they're probably going to go easy on you, even if the jokes aren't up to snuff. So that's good. I'm fascinated that that's what they picked. That's what the author chose for his side hobby. All right, let me comment something to end things off here. I'm going to do a simple comment. Nothing fancy, nothing addressing the comedy club thing. I'm just going to say, I'll pick you up at the usual time, 2 a.m. I love you, son. I love you, son. Just simple, to the point, easygoing Sunday comment. Send. All right. Time to wind down. Sunday, May 26th. I hope everyone enjoys the day off tomorrow. If you have the day off, it's a holiday. And I will catch you tomorrow for more. Every day is funny.